Hi friends, Ms. Lindsay here today. I'm so happy to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. Today is Monday and we're going to have some more fun things for us to do. We are learning about a new bug. My friend here, a caterpillar. Um, and we get to read one of my favorite stories and do some fun. We're going to make our own caterpillars and we're going to listen to a song. About caterpillars and what they do. Before we get started, though, let's get our bodies ready to listen. So, like we always do, stretch out your legs, give them a wiggle. Make sure you get those toes. I have my favorite star pants on today because I miss my shining stars so very much. I'm gonna give a good stretch. Try to touch your toes and sit. Beautiful crisscross legs, ready to listen. Awesome. Can you wiggle your arms out? Get those wiggles out. Wiggle them high. Wiggle them low. And give them a nice big stretch out wide. Stretch up tall. Beautiful. Get those eyeballs ready to look. Can you blink them open? Blink, blink, blink. Good. How about our ears? Give them a wiggle. Make sure they're ready to listen. Awesome. Can you take 3 deep breaths with me? Take one hand on your belly, one hand on your mouth. Ready? Deep breath in. Good. 2 more. Ready? Last one. Good. Can you make a porcupine? Put it in your lap and catch your words. Oh, listen. Beautiful work, friends. Let's look at what we're doing today. So first, you can go watch a song I have for you. It's a video from our friend Jack Hartman, who makes the craziest, kookiest videos. We just love him. About a big, huge word that I want to teach you. And then after we watch the song, you're gonna listen to a story about a caterpillar, and he's very hungry and eats some crazy food. So I hope you enjoy that video, that story, and then we'll come back here and make our very own caterpillars, which will be super fun. So first, I wanted to talk about the song that I would like you guys to listen to today, and it's a video is linked below called Metamorphosis. It's a big, huge word. Can you clap? Can you clap it with me? Ready? Metamorphosis. Oh my gosh, it's a big, huge word. How about this time you clap and I'm going to count. Ready? Metamorphosis. How many claps is that? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 claps. 5 parts in that word. That's a big, huge word. And a metamorphosis is a word that we use to describe something that changes. And caterpillars go through a pretty big change that you'll see in our video and our story today. I'm going to talk about it real quick. When you read your story, you're going to see how first off, this little caterpillar starts off as a little tiny egg on a leaf. And then he comes out of his egg and he is a teeny tiny little caterpillar. And this little caterpillar is really hungry and he wants to go eat lots and lots of food. In our story, he goes and eats all kinds of crazy food. He eats some fruits, he eats some ice cream, he eats some cupcakes, he eats the lollipops, and lots of crazy foods. And after eating all of that yummy food, he turns into a nice big caterpillar. And once caterpillars get nice and big like this, then they build themselves something called a cocoon. And there's our cocoon. It's like a nice big bed or a blanket that they wrap themselves up in, and they stay in there for a little bit. And while they're in their little cocoon, they change and they go through a metamorphosis. What do you think they become after they are done with their metamorphosis in the cocoon? Do you know? They become one of these guys right here. Do you know what this is? That's right. They become a big, beautiful butterfly. So butterflies start out as little baby caterpillars, build themselves a cocoon, and come back out a nice, big, beautiful butterfly. Kind of cool. So for our story today, I need to tell you guys that even though I have the story here, we've been notified by our district that unfortunately I'm not allowed to be recording myself reading these stories to you guys for copyright reasons. But I have this story linked. There's a video. It's a very cute little video below this. You can go and watch it and come back and we'll do our activity. It's one of my very favorite stories. If you have this book at home, parents, please read it to them with the book, and then they can watch the video. The video is awesome if you don't have the book, but it's also valuable to read the book too. So if you have this book, which is pretty popular, you might have it at home. I encourage you to read it. And these are also one of the stories that I like to do multiple reads on. So it'll be the same story tomorrow. So you can watch the video again. You can encourage your kiddos to come and retell the story with you. So you can kind of talk about what happens next and what did he eat next and that kind of a thing. Um, there's a lot of different activities for retelling a story that I'm sure you guys can find. I encourage you to let your kiddos try to read the story back to you if you have the book. Let them read the pictures and tell you what happens. Even if they're not reading the words, reading the pictures is extremely valuable too. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Before we get started on our activity, I did want to show you something. So I have a little closer. I have my plants the seed that I planted is growing, and I'm so excited. So you can kind of see how I got some sprouts in there. And then at the very bottom, it was pretty cool because I have a nice big root coming out of the bottom. So it's growing nice and fast. I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a beautiful sunflower, and I'm going to put him in my garden after he grows a little bit more. I kind of accidentally just discovered a cool way to kind of grow plants at home. I just did this because I didn't want to mess up some furniture by putting the pot directly on the furniture. But put it in a glass, and then you water it, it creates lots of moisture inside and lots of nice warm moisture that is great for growing flowers and seeds. And it also helps contain messes. All the water just drains into here. So fun tip that I accidentally discovered. If you want to grow plants at home, maybe this would work for you too. It's definitely worked for me. I'm really excited about that. And now we can get started on our activity.